everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing well. I took in my I found, I guess, a little bit of my mall shopping. I am done. I'm over it. It's so packed in there. It's ridiculous. It's like, I've come into mall a couple times, you know, and even last week we came in. This is insanity. And it's Wednesday. I don't know. But I went through Dillard's, did not find anything that I don't know, there was nothing really that caught my eye for what my dad was looking for my nieces, or for what I was looking for my sister. They had some really cute stuff, but just nothing stood out to me. I really like these jumpers they have. They're like pachettas, but they're the cotton-like ones. But I am so short and they are so long, and they're like $80. So I was like, they're not on sale. And they're too long for me to spend something like that and then have to like try to fix them or something. I don't know. I just wasn't, nah. I don't need them that bad. I just think they're adorable, and I've been looking for some, but I know sometimes they have them like, my sister, my youngest sister, Sue-Ann, she, I think ordered some through Amazon, probably. They were only like $20 or something, so maybe I'll do that. This lighting is horrible, but yes, that's kind of what went on. And then I did go into let's see, I went into Victoria's Secret because I know my sister likes stuff from there, and they had a really big sale. Like their a lot of the pajama stuff was like $15–20. The sweats and sweaters that were like normally $60 were $30 each. So yeah, it was a lot cheaper than normal. Plus they're really nice stuff, and I know she really likes the stuff from there. So since my husband is supposed to give her for Christmas, I got her something from there. So it'll just be added to like the little extra stuff like coffee and things that I got her as little extras. So now that's done. All my dad's stuff is done because I had to give my dad, so that's done. I have one more. Oh, and I also went into Kids Foot Locker because my dad wanted me to get some socks for my nieces because they wanted Nike socks, and so he wanted me to get those for him. So I did that. And oh, there goes my water. And then I think that was it. That's all I went through. I came back out through Dillard's, and it's crazy packed, but you know, I guess it is what it is. What else did I do? That was it there. I went into the bookstore, must have been close to like 2-ish o'clock, somewhere around there. So I was there for a little over an hour maybe, because I left about 3. So I was like, I know it's gonna start getting dark and I'm gonna freak out. So it's already that I was gonna go to Hobby Lobby, but I was like, the sun's starting to come down and I don't want to be out here by myself. So if I really want to come back, and I might just wait because my mother-in-law wants to come, so I might just come on a day that she can come with me and get some of her artsy stuff. So next stop is, well, I'm gonna go pick up my husband, see if he's done skating or if he's ready to go. And if he's not, I'm gonna sit there and I'll wait, and I'll maybe do the next part of those 5 you know, hobbies and things you like and silly things and all those things that I was talking about from the Artist Way. So maybe I'll do that as well. What else? Oh, and then I do need to go to Walmart because there is something there that my nephew likes that my dad wanted me to grab. So basically I'm on a shopping mission for my dad, which is cool. It's easy. I mean, easier in the sense that I'm closer. I'm only like 20 minutes to Santa Fe, and I don't have to have my dog with me. So he can be home. My in-laws watch him, and he just likes to hang out with Pumpkin. So, you know, it's easier in that respect, because my dad, when he comes, he brings his dog, and I think I showed that in the last video, and it's been pretty nice. Cool enough that it's not cold, but it's cool enough that it doesn't get really hot in the truck. And when we come early in the morning, it's like in the 30s, 40s at the highest, you know, like in the high 30s, low 40s, and we usually try to get done before it starts getting really warm. But that doesn't leave a whole lot of time to go to all the stores, especially at the mall. So I thought, well, since I go to the mall all the time, because I go to Barnes & Noble, I'm just going to go in and get that done. So, and I kind of freaked out. Oh my goodness, this was like one of those push through your anxiety things for me, because I hate going into the mall. Before I went with my dad, which maybe in the last couple years I've gone a handful of times, because like I said, he likes the Bath & Body Works hand soaps that my mom used to buy all the time, and he just, you know, he likes them too, and he does it in honor of her as well, like keeping some of the stuff that she liked going. So really that was it. Me and my husband have come a couple of times together for that very reason, and also to go to Journeys, I think, or Zoomies, I don't know, one of those places that he was looking for something. But that's it. I've gone to the mall quite a few times since March of this year, just to go to the bookstore, but that doesn't have the entrance into the mall or out of the mall, you know, it's just its own thing. It's like, I think the only other place I know that's like that is World Market, which is right next door to the Barnes & Noble. They don't have entrances into the mall, which I think is great, because you don't get as much traffic through there. It's not so crazy, and you know, it's basically just people who want to go have coffee there and hang out or buy books and stuff like that. So it makes it a lot easier. So yeah, it was a very, this is one for the books. You know, it's kind of like the first time I went into the mall, or into the Barnes & Noble, and had to sort of talk to different people and ask for things, or just, you know, like go and order a coffee, because oh my gosh, I've never been like, I guess, like a Starbucks girl. Like, you know, I never went to Starbucks. I never ordered. The handful of times I did go, I went with my sister, or my brother is the one that told me like to order the brown sugar shaken espresso with oat milk. And oh no, there's an accident. I think somebody whacked somebody behind. In the behind of the car. Anyway, so I've kind of gone off what other people suggest and stuff like that. So when I went into Barnes & Noble and I looked up there, and I was like, well, I see the brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso. I was like, I'll just stick with that. And then as I've gone more often and forced myself to stay there for half an hour, 2 hours. I mean, there's only been one time that I've been there for 3 hours straight. It was one time that we came really early during the day, and I just got zoned into like what I was doing. And that is big for me, because first of all, I would never ever go anywhere by myself in a store or anything. Just in my hometown sometimes, and I go to Walmart, but that was like if I knew what I needed and get in and out, because I know everyone there. So, which is part of the anxiety and part of the ease of it in a way, I guess. But like a restaurant setting, like Barnes & Noble, I could have maybe I would have gone in by myself to buy a book if I knew what I was looking for. But like when I walk in and it's just like, whoa, I don't even know where to go. I don't know where things are. It's very much anxiety inducing, and it's to the point of panic attacks, right? So when I finally forced myself, and this was through a lot of encouragement from Margie and Stacy, her daughter, like they just kept, you know, talking about how great it was, because Stacy likes to go to the one where she lives in Nevada, and you know, she talked about it like it's wonderful. I'm like, I want to go in there. And it had been open here for a little while before I even went in there, because I don't know, it was pretty new-ish place here in Santa Fe. So finally when I did go in, and now like they know my order already, the dark caramel shaken espresso with oat milk. And I've gotten food there. I've like, consider I don't know that I'd say they're like full on, like I'd call them my friends, but you know, close to that type of friendship with people that you see on a regular basis in a place where like they recognize you and they're happy to see you. And yeah, I know they work there and everything, and so like of course they're like, oh, she's spending money here, which I know that's part of it. I get that, but there's something more when they actually have a conversation with you outside of the books, outside of the coffee or whatever, which is really awesome. So it does make me feel better. One cool thing that happened today that kind of maybe eased my like anxiety of being in there. I went into the kids' Foot Locker, which was my last stop, right? And those places make me nervous because there's always somebody coming to see if you need help and you need this, and I'm just like, leave me alone, I know what I came for. But like I kind of freak out a little bit. I was on the phone with my dad when he first walked in, so they kind of left me alone a little bit, but then, you know, I grabbed some of the things he needed, and one of the guys that was working there asked me if he could, you know, hold those up in the front for me, and I was like, so I did. And then my dad's, you know, get this other one, and I looked around a little bit. And so anyway, when I went back to pay, he was like really nice, really helpful, really just like a genuinely nice person. And he, somehow, I think it was so hot in there, something about that it was hot in there or something. Like sometimes when I get really anxious and nervous, I start just talking and blabbing away. So, yeah, that's what I did. So, but anyway, he asked me about the bookstore and like, what do I get when I go there and stuff like that. And so I told him my favorite drink, and he's like, oh, I think I'm gonna have to remember that and try that. And I thought that was really cool to just have like someone like interested in like having a conversation, and that made me feel a little bit better because I normally am so closed off. I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to get in and out, and I'm trying so hard to be more social, and I want the love of God to shine through me. I want to be able to be that person that people see and like, she's happy, or she's really nice, or she's friendly, or she's something, instead of she's so closed off, she seems like she's pissed off all the time, in which in reality I'm not. I'm just stressed or anxious, mostly just anxious, right? So yeah, it was just a great experience, and I'm just glad it's over because I am so over this shopping for today. I have to go to Walmart, and it looks like Ben has some friends here skating, so I don't know if I'm gonna have to go to Walmart by myself or not. So we shall see what happens. Hopefully not. I think I might just wait here because it's getting dark, it's getting late, and we still need to eat dinner. I'm not sure what that will be. I'm getting sick and tired of, like, we go fast food a lot here just because it's easy, but I think it's starting to get me sick. So I think I might just do like a Sprouts sandwich, or like one of their tuna, they have these tuna snackers. I think I've tried it before, with crackers and cheese and grapes and like something like light like that, because like I did have my croissant for lunch. So lunch, it was like, I don't know what time I went over there. I must have been there about 1:30, but yeah, so I don't need a big lunch. I'm just trying to eat where I'm not so hungry when, like, you know, 7 o'clock comes around and I'm like starving and I want a snack. I won't most of the time, excuse me. Every once in a while I will snack on some pistachios, but I'm trying to stop that. But all right, then I will catch you guys in the next one. God bless you. Bye.